How's it going, guys? Cracked Rack here, and today I have another tale for you that will get you sick freaks off once again because you're all demented psychopaths who like making fun of the less genetically and financially fortunate. Today we have another person, I said person, in on the joke. This person's having fun with what's happening here, he's enjoying himself. Anyway, today's video is on a peculiar man named MysteriousMrEnter. He's a guy who made a ton of really awful content back in 2014 that I still kinda get nostalgic over. It was awful, but it was fun, and honestly, his channel represents the spirit of YouTube quite nicely. However, I guess like all internet celebrities who are a bit off, he got himself into some internet drama, and now he has an ED page of him immortalized for the world to see. So me and a few others are going to read this article. That's all you need to know. Alright, so as I was saying, I have my friend Solar here with me. Say hello.
Hello there. How are you doing?
Alright, cool. Let's just jump right into this because we have a lot of ground to cover. This is serious business. Attention! The subject of this article is a lol cow and is currently ripe for the milking. Then we have a picture of a very athletic black man penetrating a cow, which is just plain anti-Semitic.
That's correct.
That's, I put it simply, perfect chemistry is the best modern SpongeBob episode. And you know the funniest thing about it? It's entirely made out of fart jokes. And that is a quote by a 25-year-old man. Also, what is he, Animated James?
I've heard stories about people who have said that this is the type who desires a full story, a moral at the end, in a fucking episode of SpongeBob.
Yeah, all this fucking guy does is sit around and watch SpongeBob and get fucking, furious while sitting in, I don't even know, what is that, like a Section 8 house?
That's what happens when you spend all your time on Discord and Tumblr.
He looks like one of the homeless people when I worked security that I'd have to, escort out. MysteriousMrEnter, power word, Jonathan Rozanski, is a 30-year-old asexual self-admitted Aspie who reviews cartoons on the internet. Considering that he is the living embodiment of the aphorism, whatever the hell that says, he who can does, he who cannot teaches. It is thankful that he won't reproduce, and due to being dull as shit, his entertainment value for women among trolls is low. Oh, God. Well, he is asexual, so thank God.
Yeah, but let me tell you, Aspies, he does not represent the rest of us. Aspies back in the 1900s, they used to actually understand biology, and they could, memorize, actually useful shit. But this guy, he only remembers and memorizes SpongeBob lore and Sonic lore.
But he doesn't review kids' cartoons because he raises children or has written a successful TV show himself, although he is trying, but because he still identifies with the target audience. Furthermore, while he pretends to fight for the quality of kids' shows, he praises fart and masturbation jokes. MrEnter has admitted that other parts of his life have never really panned out before, and that reviewing cartoons is his only real talent.
Oh, gosh.
Unsurprisingly, he was frequently bullied in school, and seen as a mistake by his parents, resulting in him having special snowflake syndrome. MrEnter is generally egocentric, unhealthily ignoring anyone who negatively criticizes him on the internet. Actually, I don't think it's healthy to pay attention to who's criticizing you on the internet. This isn't healthy. Writing this thousands and thousands of words full of shit is not healthy. About someone you hate on the internet that you've never met.
Well, it's probably not one guy, but, holy shit, looking through this entire article, that's just pathetic.
It should also be noted that his abusive childhood causes him, his abusive childhood, because I guess he's lying, causes him to get extremely butthurt whenever a cartoon, exclusively Family Guy, centers around abuse. He refuses to further his education because he hated school, aka no one acknowledged his existence, and read somewhere that 1 out of 5 college students are raped and or assaulted on campus. Yeah, if they're women.
Yeah.
Did you think that you were going to get raped if you kept going to school?
I mean, he was probably the type to rape them himself. Common hypothesis regarding the origins of his obsession with raving about children's cartoons for a living include his abusive childhood, inability to grow up, and/or a coping mechanism suggested by his therapist. What?
How do they know what his therapist told him?
Well,
are they like sneaking into the fucking therapist room and like stalking him and following him around town?
Maybe Mr.
That's what this
Enter,
feels like.
Maybe he let his mouth run a little too long, and these trolls on the internet, they just caught on, and then they exposed it to the rest of the world.
At first, he got into reviewing episodes of My Little Pony in order to prove himself to the Brony fanbase. That's the saddest thing I've ever heard, a 20-something having to prove himself to the Brony fanbase.
Oh, I know.
What a fucking waste of life. These videos are a big chunk of his view count on YouTube, and why Mr. Enter's fans are his lick spits in the first place. What the fuck is a lick spit?
Yeah.
He later started reviewing episodes of his all-time favorite show, SpongeBob, before further branching out to review episodes of other shows 90s kids hate, and occasionally bad animated movies. At first, he called this show Infamous Animation, but since that name was already taken, he changed it to Animated Atrocities.
Infamous Animation?
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
And when I think of that, I just think of, like, furry hentai.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's also a picture of him and his dog, and it says on the caption, "The faggot and his boyfriend Patrick IRL."
Oh gosh.
There's a fucking train. I hate this goddamn fucking train. It always ruins every project I do. I'm recording a project and the train will be like chugga 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 like as soon as the fucking video starts. Mr. Enter predominantly claims that networks like Nick don't put children first. What? And his followers believe that modern cartoons destroy kids' brains, and that we failed as a species for allowing them to exist. I mean, he's right there. Yeah, that's true. He can't explain why children shouldn't enjoy cheap jokes, while he himself enjoyed masturbation jokes at the age of 16, and still has an odd fascination with toilet humor. Who cares?
Yeah,
Who gives a fuck?
I mean, hey, it's the only thing that he can relate to, masturbation jokes. That's it.
He has a cursed penis. Oh my fucking god.
He says he's asexual, but, I mean, really, we all know that all that means is that he's aromantic. That's it.
He's an incel.
Have you seen the hot Cheeto people at schools these days, man? I could not
I don't hang out
any single one of them.
I don't hang out outside of schools. Before becoming the faggot he is today, Mr. Enter was born in Chicopee, Massachusetts. I don't know how to say that. A town that no one cares about. He claims to have been abused by his parents, and has even claimed that he was pepper sprayed by some bullies in his childhood. But so far, nobody has proven this. He has a half-brother and 2 half-sisters, who are all ashamed of him and don't want jack shit to do with him. His mother is a jackal, and his estranged father pulled an Eminem's dad on him, though he is believed to have died in 2009 while pulling a Carradine, Lucia, whatever that, you know what, that's stupid joke. His current location is unknown, as he claimed to live in New York for his shitty Kickstarter. Probably the retard forgot. Before moaning about the garbage America's youth watches today, Jonathan was a Let's Player called Brovania. He had the idea of playing every game mentioned in 1001 video games you must play before you die, because he has no original ideas, but gave up shortly after because, as it turned out, he had to play games that weren't about ponies or fucking your dog. Animated Atrocities. Let's not read that one, that looks so boring.
Alright.
And what makes him butthurt?
Right.
Mean-spiritedness, grotesque things, people who don't worship him, asking him if he smokes weed, telling him that the infamous Chris Chan is both a brony and an Aspie as well.
Hardly.
Touching newspaper, drool, honesty, anything that even remotely brings joy or happiness to another person. College, education, teachers, his parents, we feel bad for them. Any drink that isn't soda. His forehead, continuity errors. Oh my god, this goes down for so long. Holy shit, this goes on for like 3 whole minutes.
Johnny Bravo makes him butthurt.
Oh yeah, that would probably drive him over the edge. Probably run around naked outside,
Quagmire.
screaming at like cars.
Brian.
A gif of the old man from Billy and Mandy saying, "Ain't nothing wrong about licking pussy." I'm not really sure what this has to do with Mysterious Mr. Enter. Then we have a man holding a gun to a dog's head. Here we have the Mysterious Mr. Enter as a My Little Pony. It looks like something he would like make a vinyl sticker of to put on a van so he could go outside of like a preschool.
My goodness, that's just terrifying.
This is for trolls.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Um,
He's got the yaoi hands, the hands that are really big.
I don't even know what that means. I don't even want to ask.
Crack Rabbit, is that you?
No.
Who is that?
I'm not. Why does everyone think I'm everybody on Encyclopedia Dramatica?
No.
People think I just run the website?
No, definitely not.
You read the article. That's the end of this video. If you enjoyed this, which, you know, I'd think you have some kind of, like, cancer after watching this. Please like it and subscribe, and, I guess I'll make more. I don't know, maybe I'll kill myself before then. We'll see.
No, don't worry.
Yeah, that's all.
I won't reach out to you, and I won't help you out. You can kill yourself on your own and feel lonely. Okay.